Hi, my name is Nicholas Cook, and if you're looking for the latest information on Portland's real estate market, you've come to the right spot. We're going to be covering the data that just got released for the market of November 2017 in the Portland metro area. So let's go ahead and roll into that information right now. Hi, I want to thank you for tuning in for December's episode about the Portland real estate market. We're going to be covering activity that just transpired in November. This data is hot off the press, so let's go ahead and talk about that to give you an edge when you're out there buying, selling, or holding your property. This is all information that you're going to want to know, and it's going to be useful whenever you're making those kind of key decisions. So first, we're going to start talking about activity. We're going to start talking about new listings, pending sales, and closed sales. New listings are actually up from the year before by nearly 16%, so it's a pretty significant amount of new listings compared to the year before. However, when you compare that just to the month prior, they're actually down 19%. Now, that's not anything to really worry about. It's pretty typical for total listings to kind of fall off as we enter late fall, early winter. We did see that pending sales, though, were up compared to the year before. They're at 4.6% at an increase, which is great news for activity. It means things are moving along. And then in terms of closed sales, those actually fell by 1.9% if we're comparing it again to the year before. So you didn't see as many transactions reach full completion. That small dip is not really a whole lot that I would worry about. Now, the other important number to take into account is average days on market or total time on market. That actually bumped up to 51 days, which is a pretty significant jump. But again, this time of year, you do see things start to slow down a little bit. Now, with that said, inventory, which is another key number, that actually fell to 1.9, down from actually 2.1, which is obviously something that can be challenging if you're a buyer. You don't want to see inventory fall. You want to have more options. But if you're a seller, that's good news. It lets you know that there's not a lot of product out there and that you probably still have the upper end of the negotiating power in a transaction. Now, that doesn't mean you're always going to be able to do that, but right now, that's kind of a signal or a takeaway that you can assume by looking at those inventory numbers. Now, the other thing that we want to talk about is price. So how has price performed between now and the year before? Pricing in Portland continues to rise. We have average pricing for homes being up about 8.3%. And if you're looking at median overall pricing, again, compared to the year before, you're looking at an 8.7% increase. So these are some significant numbers that are continuing to rise over time. Obviously, this can be challenging if you're a buyer, and if you're a seller, it could be good news. But again, if you sell, you're probably going to have to buy, and so you're going to be re-entering the same market. But anyways, this is just a summary of the market action report data that just came out. Again, this is for November. If you are interested in learning more about buying or thinking about selling or even holding property, we're experts in the Portland rental market and real estate market. We would love to talk to you. If you're not ready to jump in and have a conversation yet, feel free to subscribe to our channel. We're going to have a lot more reports on the market and give you any updates that we think are going to be helpful in your process of buying, selling, or investing in real estate. And then also feel free to follow us on Instagram. We have a new Instagram page and a lot of great stuff kind of out there as well. So go ahead and follow that if you're someone who follows Instagram. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Good luck.